Hello and welcome to this introduction on how to use the Mathswatch website in order to complete your homework. I thought I'd create this video because some of us are not using the website to its full potential, and I think that some of you need a bit of help in using all the functions that are available to you. I think that when you're completing homework that you should be getting kind of 70 to 80%. And if you're not getting that sort of percentage, then you should be watching the videos that explain how to do each task. And if you need extra help, obviously you can come and see me, or go to one of your friends and ask them for extra help. Okay, but I'm going to show you how you can get extra help from the website. And I've logged into Xana's account. Xana left our class at the beginning of term, so that won't matter if I complete her homework for her. So if we go to I'm going to use an old homework because I don't want to necessarily spoil it for you with the homework that's been set at the moment. So let's have a look at this stage 9 angles and shapes. Okay, so this is the beginning of the homework. It shows an overview. There are 5 questions in the homework. They're shown on the tab here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that's how you can scroll through them there. But if we go back to the overview, which was shown originally, all of these videos at the bottom here are helpful videos, i.e. if you don't understand a concept which is being tested or which is being viewed, then you can watch one of these videos in order to better explain that concept. So I'll show you what I mean when we get to that point. So let's have a look at the first one. Say we understand this already and we know that perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Then we can write that in. So I answered that one correctly. Excellent. I can move on to the next question. Question 2. What are the names of the types of angles below? I know that the types of these angles, so I can write those in as well. This is an obtuse angle, and this is an acute angle. Okay, so here's a question that maybe I have forgotten or I don't know how to do because it's been a while and I'm not sure what a face or an edge or a vertex is. So I'm not sure how to do this. So one of the options would be to click on the boxes and enter random numbers, in which case I'll probably get it wrong. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. There is a video at the bottom which is linked to this particular question. So the question is about three-dimensional shapes. So the bottom, there's a video, it says 3D shapes. So as I'm not sure how to do this, I'm going to click on the video.
Before beginning this clip, you need to have page 1 of the worksheets printed onto card. With this worksheet, we're going to be able to make a model which looks like this. It's called a tetrahedron. The first thing you need to do is cut around the outline of the shape.
Okay, so we don't have that available to us, so we're not going to watch this part of the video. We're just going to skip through until we can find the bit of information that we need in order to answer the question. So referring to faces and edges. So let's have a look.
Next, you need to apply. Once you've got your 3D model made, you can use it to find the number of faces, edges and vertices of the shape. The faces are the flat sides, like this here. If you look at your model carefully, you should be able to see 4 faces. The edges are where 2 flat sides meet, so we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 along the back. You should see 6 edges on your model. The vertices are just the corners of the model. We've got 1 here.
Okay, so having watched that video, I now have a good idea of what a face, an edge, and a vertex is, or what vertices are. So I can then go back to my question, and I just found out that vertices are the points, the corners, where the different edges meet. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are going to be 8 vertices. So I'm going to type in I would have typed in 8 vertices, and then I could go on with the rest of the homework accordingly. Okay, so I can continue with my homework, and I can answer all the questions to the best of my ability, so that then at the end of the homework, the grade that I get reflects my knowledge of the subject. If you don't have that knowledge, then it's in your best interest, really, to complete the homework to the best of your ability, so that you can, bring your knowledge up to the level that is expected of you. So that is the end of the video. And please, let me know whether you have any questions, and post them in the comment box below. Okay, I'm back, because there's one thing I forgot to say, which is, as some of you know by now, that once we've finished with our homework and we think we've completed it, then we have to remember to log out. So we can do that by clicking in the top right hand corner, hitting log out, and it returns to the screen where we would have been to log on.